Hi everyone. So, the police want you to tell the truth, don't they? Why do they lie? Or, as they might call it, bending the truth, or making things fit, or, just making up their own versions of the facts. I don't know, but they want you to tell the truth, don't they? So, also, the job is also meant to protect people. Now, firstly, a DI lied about me and said that I told her something that I hadn't told her. Now, luckily for me, I'd actually recorded the phone conversation, which I didn't actually plan on doing, but I thought it was someone from the neighbourhood team who I have to record. Not that there's any point in doing so, because when you complain to unprofessional standards, as everyone refers to them, they refuse to allow you to give evidence and then patronise you and say that they can't back you or the police, or they make out you to be the liar either way, no matter what, but they won't let you submit any evidence. Now, when this DI lied about me and I'd put reports in about other people where I had the evidence, the police ensured that when the report came back that I couldn't go to the IOPC with it by doing something that stopped me from being able to access the material that I had where I could prove all the lies. So there's a bit of corruption for you. But seeing as the police want you to tell the truth, we're all about telling the truth here, aren't we? Because I can actually prove what this DI said and what this DI caused. But because this DI caused me to then have something else happen to me, because they said, oh, blah, 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 said this didn't happen. Well, no, I actually never said that to you. And I've got the recording of the phone call to prove that. So for 2 years afterwards, I kept asking the police to report this crime, and because this DI had lied, I wasn't allowed to report it, which meant other things happened. Now, I'm still in a situation where they're putting me in danger, but that's what this isn't what this video is about, actually, but I will do a video on that if, this continues, because the police want you to tell the truth, so I might as well tell the truth, do you know what I mean? Maybe teach them how to tell the truth, do the right thing, and, they're actually meant to protect people, but they don't like me because I speak the truth, which is quite ironic because they want you to speak the truth unless it's about them. But what do you want me to do, lie about you? No, I don't think I'm going to lie about you, because I'm actually going to tell the truth. So you can't have it both ways. Tell the truth about everything else but us and the way that we treat you. And then if you want, go to professional standards or anything but professional, because they just patronise you, lie to you, refuse to allow you to give evidence. And then when you try to go to the IOPC, the police do things to enable you not to be able to access the evidence. And then time runs out, then you can't do anything about it. But anyway, I reported something to police officers on more than one occasion, and because it was me, it got totally ignored, completely ignored. And then the person that I was trying to report, that it took me a lot to pick up the nerve to do it because of what it was and what it was, the person's actually died now. So this is what the police are doing, basically. Do you know what? We won't do anything about it. Either she'll kill herself, which she's been at the verge of doing because of us and other people for on and off for a long time, or the person that she's talking about is just going to die. So anything that ever happens to her, which is mainly because of us, because things have happened because of that DI and because of other police things, a DC was putting me in situations by bullying me and making me so upset that things happened. But, it's all right, because either I will do something to myself or the people will die who have done it. So that's what the police are waiting for. And I'm more than happy to talk about the truth on here, because seeing as the police want you to tell the truth, it's only fair to not people to be aware of what's going on at the police station, because it's absolutely disgusting. And if they're doing it to me, I actually know for a fact from speaking to other people, they've done it to them, because if they don't like you, they won't actually help you. And even if they do like you and they can't get a conviction, they try and turn on you. They've turned on loads of people who have been victims because they can't get a conviction one way, they come after the victim. So, and go professional standards. Do you know what the amount of police officers say to me, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm doing, if you're unhappy, go to professional standards, because they're so cocky and arrogant, knowing that professional standards are also police officers and police staff, and they'll do whatever they can to cover it up. And yeah, things come out every now and then, but I'll tell you what, the things that don't come out are just as bad as the things that come out. There's thousands and thousands of police crimes against people that get covered up every single day. Fact. But still, the government are allowing them to abuse their powers and abuse innocent people, abuse vulnerable adults, all sorts of people. So, you know, I was lied about by a DI. I have the proof. I am going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about all sorts of things because it's not fair what is being allowed to happen to me and to other people. So people, if you're a victim of the police, stand up and say it because it's telling the truth. If you're telling the truth or believe what you're saying is the truth and you've got evidence, even if you've not got evidence, you need to stand up and talk about it because it's about time that there is a separate entity where the police are actually properly policed, because the amount of them that should be in prison, you know, outweighs the amount of bloody criminals actually in jail.